I knew the moment I stepped into my parents' living room that I was walking into a trap. I just didn't know who had said it yet. The air felt heavy, like the atmosphere before a massive storm. My father, Robert, wouldn't even look at me. He just sat there, clutching a medical bill like it was a weapon. My mother, Diane, looked like she'd been crying for days. Then there was Chloe, my perfect sister. She was perched on the arm of Dad's chair, the picture of a dutiful daughter. She was the one who told me the news. $87,000, their entire retirement, was gone. And according to the bank, I was the one who took it. They traced the IP address to my old laptop, the one I'd left in the guest room. The password used was Black Sheep 92. It was a stupid, self-pitying nickname I used as a teenager. Only one other person knew it. Chloe looked at me with those big, fake sad eyes and whispered about how troubled I'd always been. I tried to defend myself, but the walls were already up. My father's voice was like ice when he told me I was no longer his son. Being disowned hurts, but being disowned for a lie your own sister told? That's a different kind of burn. I ended up in a motel that smelled like stale cigarettes and failure. I had nothing left but my pride and a nagging suspicion. Chloe was always perfect, but she was also arrogant. She thought she was too smart to get caught. That night, I went to her house. I didn't need a key. I still remembered the loose latch on the patio door from when we were kids. Her home office was a monument to her ego. Awards, expensive furniture, and a lifestyle that a part-time yoga instructor shouldn't be able to afford. I found travel brochures for the Cayman Islands and receipts for jewelry, but no proof of the theft. I was almost ready to give up when I saw her trash can. It was too clean. I tipped it over and found a tiny, crumpled slip of paper, a receipt for a private courier service to a bank in Grand Cayman, dated the morning after the money vanished. The next day, I took that receipt to the bank manager, Miss Chin. I had to practically beg her to look. When she finally checked the logs, the last piece of the puzzle fell into place. The wire transfer had required a verification call to my mother's phone. Chloe had been staying with them that week. She'd answered the call while our parents slept, pretending to be Mom, and authorized the theft of their future. I didn't call the police first. I wanted her to see me coming. I went back to my parents' house and called a family meeting. Chloe tried to play the victim again, but when I dropped that courier receipt on the coffee table, her face went from golden child to ghost in 3 seconds. The mask didn't just slip, it shattered. She didn't even try to deny it. Instead, she screamed at our parents, telling them they were wasting the money on doctors and being old. She said she deserved a fresh start. The look on my father's face was pure devastation. He realized he'd cast out the son who loved him for the daughter who robbed him. He roared at her to get out. As Chloe fled, the silence that followed was heavy, but the air was finally clear. My parents offered me an apology that words couldn't really fix, but it was a start. As I walked down the driveway, the weight of the Black Sheep label was finally gone. I wasn't the villain of this story. I was just the only one who knew how to find the truth in the trash.